Things are heating up in Pittsburgh, and not just because of training camp. There's a growing buzz that the Pittsburgh Steelers are exploring a major move that could dramatically reshape their offensive unit heading into the 2025 season. According to emerging reports, star wide receiver Terry McLaurin, yes, the Pro Bowl standout from the Washington Commanders, is being linked to the Steelers. And if this actually happens, it could be one of the boldest moves of the entire offseason. Now, McLaurin has quietly become one of the most reliable receivers in the league. Since entering the NFL in 2019 as a third-round pick out of Ohio State, he's stacked up 3 straight 1,000-yard seasons, made a Pro Bowl, and earned a reputation for being a high-character leader. But despite all that, the Commanders have yet to reward him with the kind of contract he clearly deserves. According to league insiders, McLaurin is frustrated and feeling disrespected. He reportedly hasn't had serious contract talks with the team in months. That kind of silence speaks volumes, and it's no surprise that trade rumors have begun swirling. While the New England Patriots have been the most frequently mentioned destination, thanks to their huge salary cap space and aggressive offseason, the Steelers are starting to emerge as a sneaky good fit. Pittsburgh has already shown this offseason that they're not afraid to swing for the fences. Take the acquisition of DK Metcalf and the shocking trade for Aaron Rodgers as prime examples. Now imagine this, Metcalf and McLaurin on the field together, with Rodgers throwing the ball. That's not just good, that's terrifying for opposing defenses. McLaurin's style complements Metcalf's perfectly. Where Metcalf brings size and deep ball ability, McLaurin brings surgical route running, elite footwork, and sure hands. Together, they'd form one of the most dangerous receiving duos in the AFC, maybe even the entire league. Add in a future Hall of Famer under center, and you've got the foundation for a high-octane offense that can go toe-to-toe with the Bengals, Ravens, Bills, and Chiefs. Of course, the big question is, would the Steelers be willing to pay McLaurin what he's asking for? We already know they shelled out $150 million over 5 years to lock up DK Metcalf, making him one of the top-paid receivers in the NFL. McLaurin is reportedly seeking similar money, and frankly, based on his production and consistency, he has every right to ask for it. If the Steelers truly believe that Rodgers can deliver a championship in the next year or two, then giving McLaurin a big contract might be a no-brainer. On the other side of the coin, the Commanders are in a bit of a financial squeeze. They've already handed out big contracts to veterans like Von Miller and have a looming payday coming up for quarterback Jayden Daniels, who, if he lives up to expectations, could command $40 million a year in a couple seasons. Add in the recent trade for Deebo Samuel, and it's clear that Washington is retooling its wide receiver room. That might mean they're getting ready to move on from McLaurin altogether, especially if they want to ship him out of the NFC and avoid facing him regularly. Pittsburgh also holds a major advantage here: draft picks. Thanks to a series of trades and projected compensatory picks from players like Najee Harris, Russell Wilson, and Justin Fields, the Steelers could have as many as 12 selections in the 2026 NFL Draft. That's a treasure chest of trade assets. If Omar Khan and Mike Tomlin decide to go all in, they could easily put together a trade package without crippling their long-term future. So where does all this leave us? Well, it's not official yet, but all signs suggest that Pittsburgh is at least watching the McLaurin situation very closely. And if the Commanders keep dragging their feet on a new deal, don't be shocked if the Steelers swoop in and make a serious offer. Adding McLaurin wouldn't just give Rodgers another elite weapon, it would signal to the rest of the league that Pittsburgh is going all in for a championship. As always, we'll be keeping a close eye on every development here on Steelers Digest. If you're not already subscribed, make sure to hit that button so you don't miss a thing. Let us know in the comments. Do you think the Steelers should trade for Terry McLaurin? And what would you be willing to give up to get him?